I lost it all, Bob. Every single penny. MoonDogeX crashed. 150 grand. Just vaporized.
It went up to 2.5 million on paper. Now it's worth $14.
You bought a fake digital dog coin on leverage. What exactly did you expect to happen?
I thought I was going to the moon, Bob. Now I'm in a crater.
This panic is exactly what the financial industry relies on. They love it when you guess. Before we finish today, I'm going to reveal the velocity trap, the hidden rule banks use to guarantee you stay broke. But first, we have to look at the math that put him in this hole. Let's review the damage. $250,000 a year in income. That is top-tier money. You should be building a fortress with that salary. Instead, you have $180,000 in high-interest debt.
The debt isn't that bad. I put it all on my platinum card so I get the miles.
You are paying 24% interest to get 1% back in imaginary airline points.
But if I spend enough, the flight to Hawaii is basically free.
I want my obituary to state that I died trying to save people from credit card rewards programs. It's like buying a $50 Happy Meal just to get the plastic toy at the bottom. If you are carrying a balance, points are the absolute last thing you should care about. Your fixed costs are eating you alive. Rent, car payments, minimum debt payments. You are spending 85% of your massive income just to keep the lights on. And you only have $400 in a savings account.
I can't help it. Living in the city is expensive, and I need my comforts.
Your comforts? Like the imported glacial water subscription for $90 a month?
It has the perfect pH balance, Bob. It helps with my financial anxiety.
Your financial anxiety is caused by the fact that you are fundamentally broke. People love to use emotions to justify terrible math. They say, I'm an emotional person, so I buy $3,000 of Uber Eats every month. Why is the story never, I'm an emotional person, so I automatically invest 30% of my income? Let's look at the guilt-free spending. The things you buy because you deserve it. $3,000 on delivery, $800 on obscure vitamin supplements, $1,000 on gifts. Every dollar you spend here is a dollar actively working against your freedom.
But numbers just confuse me. Spreadsheets make me feel stupid. I'm just bad at math.
Addition and subtraction are not genetic disorders. You are avoiding reality.
But what if I make a mistake? What if I choose the wrong budget?
You already made the mistake. You blew 150 grand on a pixelated dog. I'm bad at math is the most expensive invisible script in the world. It gives you permission to ignore your debt, avoid investing, and rely on pure luck. You don't need to be a calculus genius. You just need third-grade arithmetic and some discipline. Once you build competence, confidence naturally follows. But if you refuse to learn the basics, you will play defense your entire life. So, how do we fix a $180,000 disaster?
I could try to launch another business, or maybe buy a different crypto coin at the dip.
No more gambling, no more complex schemes. We do this the boring way.
But the boring way takes forever.
You make $250,000 a year. It only takes forever because you spend like a fool. Here is where the brutal choices have to be made. The easy choices are gone. He has to cut his fixed costs. That means accepting a smaller apartment, no more luxury cars. It means cooking at home instead of paying delivery drivers to bring him cold fries. Let's look at the debt timeline. Right now, paying the minimums, you are paying $1,200 a month. It will take you 32 years to clear this, and you will pay over $100,000 just in interest.
32 years? I'll be in my 70s. I can't live like a monk until I'm old.
You don't have to. You have an enormous income. You just have to redirect it.
What if we cut the takeout, downgrade the car, and throw $4,000 a month at it?
Now you're thinking, if you do that, you are debt-free in exactly 48 months. The difference between being trapped for 3 decades and being free in 4 years is entirely dependent on your willingness to endure temporary discomfort. It means giving up the identity of the guy who buys everyone drinks. We have to rebuild the bucket, a conscious spending plan. Fixed costs go down to 60%. We aggressively funnel 20% to the debt. We put 10% into savings so you actually have a safety net next time.
But what about my guilt-free spending? What if I want a coffee?
You still have 10% left. That's $2,500 a month. Buy all the coffee you want. Just pay cash for it. Give me the Platinum Points card.
No, not my baby. We've been through so much together.
It's not a pet, it's an anchor. Hand it over. This is the hardest step for most people, severing the emotional attachment to toxic habits. They think a high credit limit means they have money. It just means they have rope to hang themselves. The math is unyielding. If your outgo exceeds your income, your upkeep will be your downfall. By cutting the card, you force yourself to live in reality. No more borrowing from tomorrow.
I feel naked, but also strangely relieved.
That's what accountability feels like. Get used to it. We start the new budget tomorrow.
Wait, you promised to tell me the secret, the trap the banks use.
Ah, yes, the reason why your debt keeps growing while your savings do nothing. I promised you the velocity trap. Here is the brutal truth about how the system works. Banks want your money to have low velocity when it's moving towards your wealth. They give you 0.01% on savings, hoping you just leave it there to rot. But when it comes to their wealth, they want high velocity. They charge you 24% interest compounding daily on that credit card. They want you to set up automatic subscription payments so you bleed out without noticing.
So, my $90 water subscription was basically funding their skyscrapers?
Exactly. They engineered the system so your mistakes compound faster than your wins.
And the reward points?
The cheese in the mousetrap. You fell for it perfectly. The only way to beat the velocity trap is to invert it. You make your debt payments high velocity. You attack the principal mercilessly. And you automate your investments so your wealth compounds in the background. Stop being the victim of other people's math. Build your own bucket. Track the numbers, face the reality, and stop buying digital dogs.
I'm going to do it. 48 months. I'm getting out of this hole.
We'll see. Talk is cheap. Math is expensive. Get to work. If you are making 6 figures and feel broke, you don't have an income problem. You have a system problem. Fix the leaks or drown in them. And for the love of God, stop buying things for the reward points. It's Bob. I'll see you in the next block. Remember, competence first, then confidence. Start counting. The clock is ticking on your wealth.